Hi, welcome again to Adventures in Fishing. I'm your host, Captain Ray Kelly. Glad you decided to watch the show this week. We're here in Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico. We're going to be fishing on board El Budster with Jim Dillon and Captain Salvador. The sailfish, striped marlin, dorado, been biting. We're going to have a great day. Stay tuned for a great show. Hey, Jim.
Hi.
How you doing?
Excellent. Fantastic.
We're here with Jim Dillon, one of the owners of El Budster here in Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico. And Jim, I understand the bite is on.
Yes, the fishing has been outstanding the last week to 10 days. We've been catching striped marlin, yellowfin tuna. They've been getting some nice dorado. These fish are all outside about 10 to 15 miles. In closer, if people want, we've been catching some really nice rooster fish, some Sierra, amberjack, and jackaville.
Well, I'll tell you, hopefully we'll have a great day today.
We're going to have a fantastic day on the El Budster in beautiful Cabo San Lucas.
Well, let's go give it a try.
All righty.
We are using right now the lures and one bait rigger.
Jim's hooked up.
Oh boy, he's way out there.
Marlin, we got a hookup. Marlin. You got to look at that fish, Jim. Nice fish.
Yeah.
Team effort. Manuel's got to clear the other line. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think it's a pretty good sized fish. There's two schools, actually. When you're fishing for the marlin, either you can sit in a chair or you can stand up. I prefer standing up because your strength is in your legs, it's not in your arms. So you can stand up and fight the marlin. You got a lot better chance because you have a great deal more leverage.
I think it's a striped marlin. We got on the rigged bait. He was chasing the bait for 1 minute before we saw, and bam, we got it. We hit it.
A lot of times the fish goes nuts, right? We're at the boat.
Yeah, they'll come in, they get a little bit closer, and then they're probably going to run out on you again.
There he is, jumping. Nice jump.
With a big marlin, he's going to have his period, his time when he can rest, and then you're going to have your time when you can rest. Because in most instances, you're just not going to overpower him. You can't. There he goes. Also, the coordination between the captain and the fisherman is critical. And Salvador and I have been together for 15 years, so he knows just by my movements what I'm going to do. And I know just by listening to the engine what he's going to do. Fish are no different than people. You know? Some have real big hearts. Some just don't want to be caught.
People have no idea how hard it is to land a marlin. I mean, it looks so easy on TV, but Jim is getting some workout.
You get plenty of rest the night before. Don't drink any alcohol. If you do, drink it in moderation. Drink plenty of water when you're out here. If you have an opportunity before you come down, do some arm exercises, stretching exercises, back stretching, light lifting. Because this is not like catching a 1 or a 2 pound crappie or a 3 pound trout or something. These fish are incredibly strong, and they can overpower you. I mean, they can just wear you out.
Oh, it's a standoff, huh, Jim?
Yeah, we're just getting to know each other right now.
Jim gets a little back.
There he is. Him.
And he's up there. We can see him. The fish is getting tired. But so is Jim. Let's see who wins this battle. Jim's still battling the marlin. So far, it's been about 35 minutes. What do you think, Jim?
I think it's been a real good fight for both of us.
Manuel has the tag stick ready. They're going to try to tag this marlin. There he is up top, up top. That is a big marlin. Nice.
Big stripe. Yeah, big stripe.
It's a striped marlin. These are caught fish. You got the leader. Got the tag in them. Beautiful, beautiful. Got the hook. There's the tag.
After they take the hook out, they're going to hold the marlin in the water. It's going to go real slow. Get the water going back in. Excellent
Nice.
job. Excellent job. Salvador. Excellent job. Salvador.
Well, I'll tell you, Jim, you really, I know it was a battle, but you made it look so easy. Your technique, obviously, you caught a few before.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. I was a bit more successful on this one than I have on some of the other ones.
And I'll tell you,
This was a real battle. This fish was about 140, 150 pounds. And like I said, I've had a lot of experience. Someone that possibly hasn't been out and caught as many marlin as I would have, this fish probably would have taken upwards of an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours.
and when you got the fish to the boat, Manuel got the tag in it.
Yeah, we're one of the few boats actually, Ray, that tags the fish in Cabo San Lucas. A lot of boats release the marlin, but we're one of the few that actually tags the marlin, and we do this in conjunction with the International Billfish Association.
Well, I'll tell you, unbelievable fishing here in Cabo San Lucas. I guess you weren't telling me fish stories when I spoke to you. I'll tell you,
No.
it is unbelievable. Stay tuned for some more great fishing action here in Cabo San Lucas aboard El Budster with Jim Dillon.
And Salvador Ocampo.
Well, Captain Salvador, you did it. You got that striped marlin.
Yeah, we did it.
And basically it's a team effort.
Yeah.
And you got to have Manuel bringing the other lines when
Yeah.
you run the boat.
Yeah, because we leave the line, we get tangled with the other ones. We got to bring them in all the lines.
I noticed that he kept one out just in case.
Yeah, just in case we throw out another live bait, because sometimes another marlin is still around with the one we hooked.
Well, you did it. You made
Yeah,
it look easy.
you never know.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Going to change the color of the lure again. Sometimes it's all it is a color change on the lure. And that's what creates the strike. Here we are at the Archers in Cabo San Lucas. These are world famous. But as you can see, the fishing is fantastic here on El Budster. Jim landed a nice striped marlin. Stay tuned for some more great marlin fishing. Maybe we'll catch a world record dolphin. Hi. We're here with Alex Dorkea of the Siesta Suites Hotel in downtown Cabo, and I tell you, Alex, you got a great place here.
Thank you, thank you. We have 20 rooms, 15 rooms have full kitchens, living rooms, air conditioned with the works. Centrally located, right downtown, a block from the marina. We've got a social pool, restaurant, Spanish tapas, excellent food. We also have a barbecue area for if you do catch a fish. You've got some beautiful area to barbecue. It's a good spot. You'll enjoy it.
No, this early morning rooster fishing is a lot of fun. You get out here a little after 7 o'clock and the fish, you're going for the early morning bite with these roosters. They can put up quite a fight and they're an awful lot of fun to catch. Here you want to get some extra bait. Probably want to take 15 bait instead of 10. Fish have a tendency, they'll go for the rocks if they're given the opportunity, so you want to constantly keep the pressure on them. Well, I think it's a pretty good fight so far. This rooster just doesn't want to get anywhere close to this boat. Nah, he doesn't want any part of this. He hadn't planned on this morning. There it is. Yeah. Whew. About a 35 pounder, I think. I don't know. Very, very nice rooster fish. It's fishing on the Budster, Cabo San Lucas. Captain Salvador.
I tell you, Jim, you made it look so easy. It was 1, 2, 3.
Well, I had a lot of help from the Captain Salvador and from First Mate Manuel, so you're working as a team. You have the fisherman, you have the captain, you have the first mate, and then you have to have the good gear, you have to be prepared, you have to, have a pretty good understanding of what's going on, especially with these rooster fish, because they'll dive down, they'll go to the rocks.
I tell you, they give you some fight.
Yeah, they give you a real good fight, and we're doing something a little different today. We're fishing without the leaders, so you just have to keep the pressure on these fish, because if they have any opportunity at all, they're going to snap down and they'll just bite that line. It's not like you got a leader on it.
Well, catch another one.
All right, thanks an awful lot. That's looks like another hook up here with a big rooster. It could be a jackaville or an amberjack, but it's fighting like a rooster. We'll see. It's one of the things about Cabo, you never really know.
Is there any special way to reel?
Well, you just want to make sure that you keep the line even. You want to, regardless of what else is going on, you just want to be able to take your left thumb and you want to move it back and forth. So, otherwise, if the line gets caught up on one side or the other, you're going to get a situation where you're not going to be able to reel and you'll just snap the fish right off. On our boats, the first mate, he's going to be watching all the time as you're reeling, and he's going to he's going to be helping you as you go to make sure that that doesn't happen. It's yellowtail. Yeah, yellowtail. Yeah, excellent.
Nice yellowtail.
Nice.
There we go, fishing on the Budster. Getting ourselves a nice yellowtail. About a 25, 30 pounder, Salvador?
About 35.
About 35-pound yellowtail. Out on the Budster.
I'll tell you, Jim, you're making it look so easy.
Well, I've had a lot of help here with Captain Salvador and First Bait Manual, so it's a combination. Yeah, everything has to work right in order to get these fish to the boat and get them over, and everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, and that's the way it goes.
I'll tell you, it's fantastic fishing here in Cabo San Lucas.
It is great fishing.
Yesterday, striped marlin.
Right.
Today, a rooster fish, a yellowtail.
Yep.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more fantastic fishing on the Budster. So, Jim, you were telling me about the Dillon Foundation. Tell us what that's all about.
Well, the Dillon Foundation is a foundation that I started 15 years ago in San Diego, and it's privately funded by myself and a couple friends of mine, although we do accept donations from other people. Down in Cabo San Lucas, some of the projects that we have down here, we have a food bank where we feed 22 families a month. We've been involved in bringing over 3,000 books down to the library here in Cabo, all in Spanish. The library is called the Biblioteca. And then we bring clothing and also medical supplies. That's just in the Cabo area.
That sounds like a great thing that you're doing.
It is. We've helped a lot of people down here. We've been involved down in Honduras and then in San Diego. One of the projects that we have is called the Canine Interaction Project. It's a program where dogs go out to convalescent hospitals and to Children's Hospital, and they actually interact with the patients there at the hospital.
Sounds great. Nice fish. I tell you, Jim was not telling me fish stories. It's one fish after another on Budster.
Up and down.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. I tell you, Cabo San Lucas fishing, one of the best places in the world. And I tell you, Captain Salvador, he spotted that fish. He saw it chasing the bait. But I tell you, Jim makes it look so easy reeling, but it's difficult. And you got to do what they tell you. You got to listen to the captain and the mate. And if they say, reel down, lift up, reel down, lift up, you got to listen to them. All right. I have no idea what it is yet. We can see a little color, but it's starting to run. Saw the boat, it's running. I tell you, there's fantastic fishing with the Budster fleet here in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
There it is. Nice fish. Coming up.
Big
Good
fish.
Color. Good color.
Nice fish. I tell you, Jim, you
You got your hooked on fishing, huh?
you weren't lying, and it's a rooster. It's a rooster fish. Jim, Captain Salvador believe in catch and release.
Good job.
Nice fish, though.
Beautiful.
Get a good release.
Excellent job.
All
Nice
right.
job.
I tell you, Jim, you weren't lying.
Well,
You told me there were great. It was great rooster fishing here.
fantastic rooster fishing.
Thank you. Gracias. It was good. And I mean, stripe marlin, rooster fish, yellowtail. The fishing is fantastic.
Yeah, it's all here. Different times of the year. Like I said, we get the big Dorado. We caught the world record Dorado, 2001, largest Dorado that's ever been
Jim
caught.
caught a 90-pound Dorado, also known as mahi-mahi. And the fishing is fantastic. That's all I can say. You got to come down. You got to give it a try. Well, I tell you, Jim, I want to thank you for getting involved with the show. We had a great day. I mean, striped marlin, rooster fish, yellowtail. It don't get much better than that, really.
No, the fishing's fantastic right here in Cabo San Lucas. It's one of probably the top 5 fishing destinations in the entire world.
I tell you, it was fantastic out there. And Captain Salvador, you're the one. You put
You're
us on to
welcome.
the fish. I want to thank you. And
Thank you.
basically, you make it look so easy. But tell everybody what seasons you go for what type of fish.
Well, like December, January, and February is pretty good for striped marlin, dorado, and tuna. March, April, May is good for bottom fishing like grouper, rooster fish, yellowtail. August, September, October is good for the blue marlin, sailfish, dorado.
Well, I tell you, it really, I mean, you're a fantastic captain. You have a fine fleet of boats here, and Jim, you and Salvador are running a great operation. There's no doubt about it.
Well, we've been doing it for 15 years, Salvador. I've been partners here in Cabo San Lucas. And as he said, year-round, the fishing's fantastic. The striped marlin are here year-round. 2001 is when the Budster caught the world record Dorado. 2 months ago, Salvador had a run down here where we caught more striped marlin in that 2-month period than we had in any time during the previous 14 years. So with the water temperature, the clarity of the water, the entire atmosphere down here in Cabo San Lucas just makes for great fishing, and Salvador does a fantastic job.
Well, I tell you, I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
And I tell you, for you viewers out there who want to experience some of this fine, fantastic fishing in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, you got to look up El Budster on the internet, www.elbudster.com, or give Jim or Salvador a call and come down and experience this for yourself.
Al mariachi de mi tierra tapatía, voy a darle mi cantar. Arrullado por sus sones, se meció la cuna mía, se hizo mi alma música, sus violines y guitarras.